Ever wonder how lettuce can travel hundreds or even thousands of miles, sit under bright grocery store lights for days, and still snap when you bite into it? Because if you've ever forgotten a head of lettuce in your fridge drawer for a week, you know how fast it can turn limp, slimy, and sad. So how does store-bought lettuce stay crisp for so long? The secret is that lettuce is basically alive right up until you eat it. Those leaves are still breathing, still losing water, and still reacting to their environment. Keeping lettuce crisp is all about slowing down the processes that make it wilt, especially dehydration and decay. Let's start with water because lettuce is mostly water. Depending on the variety, it can be more than 95% water. That crisp crunch you love, that's water pressure inside the plant cells, something called turgor pressure. When lettuce loses moisture, those cells collapse and the leaves go floppy. So the entire system, from farm to store shelf, is designed to keep that water locked in. It begins immediately after harvest. Lettuce is usually picked early in the morning when it's naturally the most hydrated and coolest. The moment it's cut, the clock starts ticking. To slow things down, growers rush it into rapid cooling systems. This is often done using vacuum cooling, which sounds high-tech because it is. The lettuce is placed in a sealed chamber where air pressure is lowered. Water inside the leaves evaporates rapidly, pulling heat out with it and cooling the lettuce in minutes instead of hours. Cooling is everything. Lettuce respires, meaning it uses oxygen and releases carbon dioxide, even after harvest. The warmer it is, the faster it respires, and the faster it breaks down. By dropping the temperature close to freezing, without actually freezing it, respiration slows to a crawl. Once cooled, lettuce is kept cold at every step. Refrigerated trucks, chilled warehouses, and temperature-controlled distribution centers all work together to maintain what's called the cold chain. Even short breaks in this chain can shorten shelf life dramatically. That's why lettuce that gets warm during transport often wilts faster at home. Humidity is the next big factor. Cold air alone isn't enough. Dry air pulls moisture out of leaves, even at low temperatures. That's why lettuce is stored in environments with very high humidity, often close to 100%. This keeps water from evaporating out of the leaves while still preventing condensation that could encourage mold. Now let's talk packaging, because that plastic bag or clamshell isn't just there for convenience. Modern lettuce packaging is carefully engineered. Many leafy greens are packed in what's called modified atmosphere packaging. These bags control the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide inside. Lower oxygen slows respiration, while slightly higher carbon dioxide levels reduce browning and decay. At the same time, the packaging helps manage moisture. Tiny perforations allow excess water vapor to escape so leaves don't sit in puddles, while still trapping enough humidity to keep them crisp. It's a delicate balance. Too much moisture leads to slime and rot. Too little leads to wilting. Some packaged lettuces are also triple washed and sanitized before packing. This reduces bacteria that can accelerate spoilage. But once the lettuce is sealed, it relies entirely on temperature and atmosphere control to stay fresh. At the grocery store, lettuce is kept in refrigerated cases designed to circulate cold, humid air evenly. Those little misting systems you sometimes see aren't just for looks. They replace moisture lost to airflow and lighting heat, especially for loose leafy greens like romaine or kale. And yes, the lights matter. Bright lights generate heat and can stress the leaves. Store displays are designed to balance visibility with temperature control, keeping lettuce appealing without warming it too much. All of this explains why lettuce seems almost magically crisp at the store, and why it can decline so quickly at home. Your refrigerator is colder than room temperature, but it's also much drier. That crisper drawer helps by trapping humidity, but once the lettuce is out of its original packaging or exposed to air, moisture loss speeds up. That's also why a slightly wilted head of lettuce can sometimes be revived with a soak in cold water. You're literally rehydrating the cells and restoring that internal pressure that makes leaves snap. So, the next time you grab a bag of salad or a head of romaine, remember that you're holding the result of a carefully choreographed system of cooling, hydration, and packaging. From vacuum chambers to humidity control to engineered plastic films, keeping lettuce crisp is a science and a race against time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into how your food stays fresh, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more food science explained simply. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.